What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and a very special episode today because we're going to be talking about the most dangerous animal on the planet, and I think you'll be surprised at who or what it is. I'm your host, and let's get into it. Now, there's a few ways to go about crowning the most dangerous animal on the planet. You could look at it by the amount of human fatalities that it causes every year. You could look at its deadliness based on how toxic it is, how venomous it is, or maybe how aggressive it is. But for this list, we're going to go with the animal that is responsible for the most human deaths each and every year. So without further ado, let's get into it. In our number 10 spot today, we have the giant African snail. Now, these snails are no joke. They can grow up to 8 inches long and weigh upwards of 2 pounds. They're known as one of the most dangerous animals in the world due to the fact that they carry a parasite that can cause a rare but severe form of meningitis. This has led to thousands of deaths over the last few decades, especially among children. The worst part about this is that they can be pretty hard to detect. They can carry the parasite without showing any signs of illness themselves. So be careful if you come across one of these guys. As much as I love a good snail, this one might be a little too dangerous to pass up. Next up at number 9, we have the killer whale. Now, orcas are known as the apex predator of the ocean. They're super intelligent, fast and strong. They feed almost exclusively on other animals. Their strength should not be understated. These guys have been known to drag full-grown humans underwater with ease just to be playful. Killer whales use their teeth and their 60-foot length to tear apart prey both on land and in the water. In recent years, there have been multiple attacks on humans by killer whales, although very rare. People should still keep an eye out. As much as I love the ocean, sometimes it's best to stay away from the animals that live in it. Luckily, killer whales aren't normally aggressive unless provoked, so as long as you don't bother them, they shouldn't bother you. Next up in our number 8 spot, we have the box jellyfish. These guys are easily one of the most scary-looking creatures on the planet. They're found mostly in the coastal waters of Australia, and they're one of the deadliest creatures on Earth. Their sting can cause excruciating pain and even death. That's why they've earned the nickname sea wasp. They have a box-shaped bell that can grow to be 3 feet wide, and they can have up to 6,000 stinging cells. The worst part about the box jellyfish is that it's almost impossible to see. They're translucent, so they blend in with the water around them. So watch your step the next time you go swimming in the ocean. In our number 7 spot today, we have the tsetse fly. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a fly, right? Well, don't be fooled by its size. These guys are one of the deadliest creatures on Earth. They spread a parasite that causes sleeping sickness. Sleeping sickness can be deadly if left untreated, and it kills hundreds of thousands of people each year. The worst part about the tsetse fly is that it's able to pass on the parasite through its bite. This means that anyone who comes into contact with one of these flies could be at risk, so be careful the next time you go outside. In our number 6 spot today, we have the hippopotamus. Now, hippos are large, bulky, and aggressive. They're known to be one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, and they kill hundreds of people each year. Hippos are territorial and will attack anyone who comes into their space. They're also very strong and can easily overpower a human. If you ever come across a hippo, be sure to stay far away. These guys are not worth the risk. In our 5th spot today, we have the Indian cobra. Now, cobras are one of the most feared snakes in the world, and for good reason. They're responsible for thousands of deaths each year. Cobras are highly venomous, and their bite can be fatal. They're also known to be very aggressive and will attack if they feel threatened. If you're in an area where cobras are common, be sure to take precautions. Don't walk barefoot and be careful where you put your hands. One wrong move and you could be in for a world of hurt. In our number 4 spot today, we have the mosquito. Now, mosquitoes are small, annoying, and deadly. They're responsible for thousands of deaths each year due to the diseases they spread. Mosquitoes can transmit viruses such as Zika, malaria, and dengue fever. These diseases can be serious and even fatal. Mosquitoes are also very aggressive and will attack anyone or anything that comes into their space. If you're in an area where mosquitoes are prevalent, be sure to take precautions. Use insect repellent, wear long sleeves and pants, and be careful near standing water. One wrong move and you could be in for a world of hurt. In our number 3 spot today, we have the human. Now, humans are one of the most dangerous creatures on Earth. We're responsible for thousands of deaths each year due to our own actions. Humans can be aggressive, violent, and selfish. We're always looking out for number one, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to survive. This often leads to conflict with other humans, and sometimes it ends in death. With over 7 billion people on the planet, it's bound to happen. There's just too many of us, and not enough resources to go around. So we fight. Sometimes we fight over land, sometimes we fight over religion, and sometimes we just fight for no reason at all. The human race is one of the most dangerous creatures on Earth, and we need to be careful. If we're not careful, we could destroy ourselves. In our number 2 spot today, we have the Lake Victoria. Now, the cichlid is a small fish that lives in the lakes of Africa. It's a very colorful fish and is very popular in the aquarium trade. But don't be fooled by its beauty. The Lake Victoria cichlid is one of the most dangerous fish in the world. Its bite is very powerful and its teeth are very sharp. It's also very aggressive and will attack anyone who comes into its territory. If you're in the water and you see a school of these guys, be careful. They're not worth the risk. In our number 1 spot today, we have the plateau. Now, platypuses are one of the most unique creatures on Earth. They're part mammal, part bird, and part reptile. They lay eggs, but they also nurse their young. They have a beak like a duck, webbed feet like a frog, and a tail like a beaver. But don't be fooled by its cuteness. The platypus is one of the most dangerous creatures on Earth. Its beak is actually a highly evolved sensory organ that it uses to find food. It can sense electrical fields and can detect the heartbeat of its prey. It also has a special milk that can burn through human skin like acid. This is used to protect its young from predators. If you ever come across a platypus, be careful. These guys are not worth the risk. Alright, that's all for our list today. I know you were probably expecting something a little scarier like a shark or a crocodile, but sometimes the smallest creatures can be the most dangerous. Which one of these animals did you think was the most dangerous? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more episodes, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.